So we started out. So I'm going to talk about this season, what has happened recently, and my own ideas for things. Before I got spoiled for who got put up on the block, I kind of had a feeling what was going to happen, who was going to be put up on the block. I was suspecting Jared to be put up because I thought Cameron was going to think emotionally. However, and I'm very proud of him, instead of putting Jared up because Red got evicted, he put up um one of the other three people that I was hoping he would put up, which is one of Suri, Izzy, and Felicia. Two of the three, I mean. And he put up two of them. Of course, from our view as the audience, it would be in his best interest to put up Jared. However, this is under the impression that we know that Jared is working in alliance with Izzy and Serene. Cameron doesn't know that. So for him to put up Jared, it wouldn't be a very smart strategic move, unless he read into that. But we're going to assume that he wouldn't be able to. Most people can't. I wouldn't even be able to. So we're going to assume from that perspective that for him to put Jared, even though it secretly benefits his game, it wouldn't be a very strategic move for his game. It would be an emotional move because Jared got rid of Red on his HOH. So what he does instead is he puts up one of the three, and I'm so happy. I'm so delighted they did this. So he puts up one of the two. Spoiler alert. He puts up Izzy and Felicia. And I'm so happy. I'm so delighted. I'm glad to see this. And now, what I would love to see is for Suri to get backdoored, to get evicted. A little bit of a problem. I got spoiled who won the veto. I'm just going to tell you right now. So, another spoiler alert. Jared won the veto. I am sad. I'm sad that Jared won because the chance of him using the veto it's possible because Felicia and Izzy are on the block, and he may think that by using his veto, it's going to be good for his mom's game. It's going to be good for his game. It's going to be good for Izzy's. That's why I'm a little. It's bittersweet. I'm not totally sad, but I don't believe that Suri is dumb enough to let Jared use the veto because I think Cameron is logical enough to put Suri on the block if that veto gets used. But it might happen. And if it does, I'm going to be so happy. And I'm not happy because Suri's going home. That's not what I mean. I'm going to be happy because Suri's on the block. And we get to see her fight her ass off to stay. And that's going to be a fun game. It's going to be very entertaining. Now, as of right now, Cameron is telling Jared that if he were to use the veto, the replacement nominee that he would put up is Jag. Right? And it sounds like Jared's believing him. And this is beautiful. When Jared goes to talk to Suri, however, I don't think that she's going to let him use the veto. I think that Suri is smart enough as a player to know that Cameron isn't dumb enough to put up Jag. He knows that there's a power trio in Izzy, Felicia, and Suri. Sure, he doesn't know that Jared's working with Izzy and Suri. He doesn't know that Suri is his mother. But he's not dumb. We only know that because we're spectators. So from his POV as a player, he knows there's a power trio in Felicia, Suri, and Izzy. So one of those people are going to be going home this week. For him to put up Jag, he would be intentionally throwing his game. So everything that he's saying to Jared right now, he's just telling Jared what he wants to hear. I fully believe that. If I'm wrong about that, I might stop watching this season. I'll be heavily disappointed in Cameron. If he actually puts up Jag this week, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna go sit in the corner and I'm just gonna cry my eyes out like a little baby. So I don't believe he's gonna do that. I believe he's gonna stick to his word. I believe he's gonna stick to what I'm thinking that he's going to do. And I believe if the VO gets used, Suri will be up on that block. But at the end of the day, it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, that's my assessment so far in the game. Other things happening, not too important, but we could see. So this is the extra stuff. You don't need to sit here and watch this to anyone who is watching. Thank you for watching, by the way. But the extra stuff is this. Corey and America, obviously, they're together, working together. They are likely to target Suri's side I mean, I guess if you want to call it a side in the following week, plus Jared, they're likely to work with Cameron. They haven't talked it out yet, but I think they will soon about working together. Matt. Matt is number one in this game right now. Disagree with me if you want, but I believe that Matt's game, I think he's playing the best. And if that Veal doesn't get used and Sari is safe for this week, she'll be the second safest in the house. I believe that Matt is the first safest. I don't think that Matt has to worry at all. He's set up very nicely this game. And I honestly think that's going to make it to the end and possibly win. I could be wrong. Nicole or Mikol, I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's very under the radar, and she seems like someone who is, I can't really tell because I haven't seen a lot of screen time on her, but she seems like someone who's likely to play when the numbers start to dwindle more. And I think she's laying low on the radar. She's not a target to anybody. Same with Bowie, right? But Bowie is still, I don't think Bowie has that game, that strategic mindset. I haven't seen her talk game once. Maybe a little bit, but she's more of a follow the leader type. No offense to her. And I could be completely wrong about that. But I think McCole is going to do great in the upcoming weeks. And yeah, so that's my assessment so far. I really hope, and I could be wrong about this, but I really hope that Jared plays the veto, and I hope Cameron puts the re up if that happens. I'll be so happy. That's all. Thank you to watching to anyone who's watching. And yeah.